This is the place where John Coltrane used to practice when he used to gig in Montreal. After his gigs, 3 o'clock in the morning, he used to come here and practice because it was the only place where he wouldn't be bothered by police. It happens to be the same circles, also in size, as the flat Earth in the universe, which is depicted in the book The Sun Has No Heat. The same amount of circles are in it, and then there's 16 major points, and I calculated 16 bar blues was my favorite blues from Coltrane. And then there's a total of you can see 8 divisions, 12 divisions, like an 12 bar blues. And also I've written a few 8 bar blues, and there's also 32, which is 16 times 2, 32 bar blues, bebop. And I've also written a few 64 bar blues. The highest number here is 96, which can be divided by 16, by 8, which is 12. So here's a look. The blue represents the sky, where it points to the outside of the circle is where the Earth meets the skyline. The blue, green, and beige in the middle represent the Earth. The gray circle represents the beginning of the cradle, and then there's another beige circle just outside of it, and in that is the water which surrounds the living space of the Earth. We live in that center part, which is circle number 1, or the tropic zone, the livable zone. And then where the green starts is the mild circle, where there's no human or vegetable life, but there's other kinds of life there. And then we reach the cradle, the gray part. And this part is where the water is, and there's the other part of the cradle. So all the water is in like a baby cradle, which goes down to infinitely far, where heat is the source of heat, and it all comes up through the earth and the water in order to make a living space. So here's John Coltrane. Thank you. Somebody told me this about in the 1980s, that John Coltrane used to practice here, but I don't think this circle was here. I'm not sure. I haven't started to practice here yet. I'm just digging on the vibes.